Okay, so for day 5 of the 30 days of the Hot Rack Shop, I am going to answer a question that I get pretty often, and that is, how do I start? So starting is not hard at all. It only takes like a few steps, and you'll be good to go. So this is a short version of what I did to start in a way. So first, you want to determine what your brand will be, what your brand niche will be, and who you will serve. So the brand niche, you may not get that in the beginning, but you already have an idea of what you want to do. Um, and that might change as you start to promote your brand and collect information and data on what your customers are drawn to. But in the beginning, you do want to have a good idea of what it is that you're going to want to sell, because that's going to help you when you're purchasing inventory. Like, you want to kind of try to figure out what your brand identity is going to be. And the more clear you are on that, then the easier it will be. I was not clear on that when I first started. Register your business with the state. So you need to register your business with the state, because this is going to be a real business and not a hobby. And so you don't have to have an LLC. I started my business off as a sole proprietorship. I literally just became an LLC in January of this year. So it doesn't have to be an LLC. You can do the same things. Like, I got my bank account and everything. Really, yeah, I got my bank account with my sole proprietorship. You don't have to have an LLC. So you can spend less money and start your business off as a sole proprietorship. And then if it's something that you continue with, or you see some growth, then you can switch it over to an LLC later on. You want to purchase your domain name. So you want to purchase your domain name, and I recommend that you make sure that it ends with .com, because that's the most common thing that people think of when they think of website addresses. You can go to GoDaddy.com and purchase your domain name. That's where I purchased my domain name from, and also my professional email address. So my business email address is info@thehotrackshop.com. It's not like at Gmail or anything like that. So you want to have a professional email address, just so people can tie that to, it creates trust. I'll say that. It creates trust. So you can purchase your website, and professional email from GoDaddy.com, and then you have to decide what site you want to host your website. So I use Shopify to host my website. I know some people use Wix. There's other sites that you can use. I think GoDaddy lets you do websites and things like that. I use Shopify because Shopify's niche is e-commerce businesses. So that's what they're good at. That's what their focus is. That's what they do. And then you want to make sure you obtain your reseller's permit. So your reseller's permit is going to allow you to purchase inventory wholesale without paying any taxes on the inventory. You will pay taxes to your state if the inventory sells. So you want to make sure you're charging taxes, sales taxes, because you have to pay that back to the state. But as far as the business owner, you won't be required to pay taxes up front. You'll just buy everything out straight out, however much it costs. I'm not sure. I live in Florida, so I'm not sure how it varies per state, but I know in Florida, the reseller's permit is free. You just go online and you can do application, and then your taxes are due quarterly. So you pay taxes based on your sales, and you pay them every quarter. So those would be the main things I say that you would need. Of course, you can go into a lot more detail than that, but just the basis of everything, that will get you started to where you can be up and running and start making sales. All right, I will see y'all for day 6.